Welcome to our presentation on the life cycle of a cybersecurity threat. Cipher is showcasing a solution using SCYTHE, CMD, and AppGuard technology. Hello, my name is Dave Rickard. I am the CTO of North America for Cybersecurity. Cipher is a managed security service provider that provides 24/7 monitoring and protection for financial services companies around the world. We monitor many events, feeds, and intelligence sources every day. We protect over 2 million users and have over 1,000 customers. Cipher is also the cybersecurity division of Prosegur. Prosegur is a world leader in the private security industry. Our solutions range from global risk management to video monitoring and more. We protect people, markets, and brands. In this presentation, we are going to present a demonstration of a cyber attack to illustrate best practices for security operations centers and cybersecurity practitioners. We will see how a company can detect, stop, and respond to a cyber attack. Then we will discuss ways that a cybersecurity practitioner and companies can respond to an attack and best practices for operations. We will also have 5 minutes at the end to answer any questions. Trillions of dollars change hands every day. Trust in the companies people use to handle their money and the markets keeps everything going. Trust is broken if the numbers do not add up. Trust is broken if customer information is breached. Your clients require a safe environment to perform their banking needs. Establish trust by ensuring that your systems are secure. It is not just the massive multinational financial institutions that need to focus on cybersecurity. Smaller credit unions and community banks and others are equally as vulnerable. Cyber attacks are an existential threat for organizations today. A ransomware attack can shut down operations and cause millions in damage. Criminals rob banks because that is where the money is. Likewise, in the digital world, the financial markets are attractive targets for ransomware and other attacks. Boston Consulting Group revealed that the financial institutions are 300 times more likely to be attacked than other industrial sectors. Accenture pegs the average cost of cybercrimes per company in finance is $18.5 million, 40% more than other industries. This increased focus on financial institutions makes cybersecurity mandatory, not optional. The scope of cybersecurity is massive. There are countless threat actors, attack techniques, and tools available to reduce the risk of a cyber attack impacting your organization. The well-known MITRE ATT&CK framework has nearly 200 different types of techniques that criminals can use to attack organizations. As an MSSP, Cipher relies on many best-of-breed solutions to keep our clients safe. This demonstration will utilize SCYTHE to emulate the attack being launched and CMD and AppGuard to show the responses and how an attack can be stopped. Emulate a threat happening using SCYTHE to see where your defenses are weak. SCYTHE is an adversary emulation platform for enterprises. The SCYTHE platform enables red, blue, and purple teams to build and emulate real-world adversarial campaigns in a matter of minutes. Dive into the details of where hackers are succeeding. SCYTHE allows organizations to continuously assess their risk posture and exposure. In this example, we see how SCYTHE can emulate the impact of the Conti ransomware on a system. And what is happening on every system, including Linux, with CMD. Get instant visibility across every user and shared account action, including full command line and server context. Easily search terminal data and identify issues to resolve. CMD gives you the power to validate that users are logging in for the right reasons. Controlling access is a core information security principle, especially with all the sensitive data and critical applications running in production Linux. Not knowing who's there is simply no longer an option. AppGuard protects organizations from cyber attacks by disrupting malware from causing harm. AppGuard blocks applications from performing suspicious processes, particularly actions that malware uses to cause harm. This protects endpoints from being compromised. That way, AppGuard ensures businesses are able to do what they need to do while preventing malware from doing what it wants to do. Using a prevention without detection approach, AppGuard does not need to identify malware. Instead, it protects against malware's intended effects, regardless of the form that malware takes. The tool's foundational concept is zero trust. Common zero trust principles in cybersecurity include the least privilege required should be given to users. No asset or resource is inherently trusted. All data sources should be considered in planning. All communication should be secured in the highest way available. Access should be authorized or denied each subsequent time it is requested. Monitor the activity in the network to ensure proper setup. Segment the network to create places where authentication can be given. Using best-of-breed technology to simulate attacks, to get visibility into systems, and to stop malware sets your organization up for success. The tools and technology used is one part of the defenses. Having skilled cybersecurity professionals is the other. A managed security service provider, or MSSP, gives you a team of seasoned security experts working for you at a fraction of the cost of building your own security team in-house. They deploy 24/7 by 365 intelligence-driven security services like SCYTHE, AppGuard, and CMD. An MSSP focuses on maximizing resource efficiency and minimizing response time. An MSSP is designed to serve as an extension of your operations, not a one-size-fits-all approach. An MSSP typically runs a 24/7 Security Operations Center, or SOC. These are the locations where professionals can respond to threats and put cyber defenses in place. We are showing actual footage from Cipher and Prosegur SOCs around the world. Having a robust set of cybersecurity solutions in your environment is vital, but companies should still plan steps to take if an attack does succeed. Once it has been established that the company has in fact been the victim of an attack, and that it has been found that it is facing a breach with an impact on the organization, the challenge is to identify as precisely as possible both the attack vectors and the available evidence used and left by the attackers. The main objective of the activities is to carry out an exhaustive analysis jointly by the teams to determine indications of compromise of the incident, as well as techniques, tactics, and procedures of the attacker group involved. Companies should also contain the affected systems, eradicate the malware, recover the systems, communicate internally and possibly externally the details of the incident. Even if an attack is stopped, an organization still needs to investigate the incident and determine if there are any actions required to enhance protection. There are many frameworks to aid in this. A simple one to start the response process looks at who, when, where, and what. Who discovered or reported the incident? When was the incident discovered or reported? Where was the incident discovered or located? What impact does the incident have on business operations? What is the extent of the incident with the network and applications? Security should be fostered on an ongoing basis, not just when a situation commands attention. Here are some overall tips to improve your organization's resilience. Train and test your employees. Maintain defense in depth. Patch your systems regularly. Vet the partners that you work with to reduce supply chain risk. Maintain the principle of least privilege to manage user accounts. And finally, work with an MSSP to make sure that your tools are optimized. Thank you for watching our presentation. Reach out to us at contact@cipher.com for more information. Thanks to SCYTHE, AppGuard, and CMD. And now I will hand it over to Ricardo Encinosa, the VP of Managed Services in the U.S., to answer any questions.